Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Paris Saint-Germain 4, Real Madrid CF 0, FIFA Club World Cup 2025 semi-final. PSG moves on to the final to play Chelsea and probably have another mauling on their hands, as in PSG will maul Chelsea to win that trophy, but we'll see what happens. But PSG gets the win, dominates Real Madrid, probably the worst Real Madrid team of my life. They dominate them. They smack them down. They slap them down to the point where they pulled their foot off the gas. This could have been worse than 4, and it should have been. It should have been. We have goals scored, well, PSG, Paris Saint-Germain 4, Real Madrid CF 0, la Mundial de Clubes de la FIFA, Semifinals, PSG avanza de la final contra Chelsea, Real Madrid CF derrotan, eliminar de la torneo. PSG are moving on, easy as you like. Goals were scored as follows. 7th minute, Fabian Ruiz gets the ball. Horrible defensive play by by Madrid, I should say. By Madrid. PSG jumps on it. Ball isn't cleared. Fabian Ruiz slots it home past Courtois. Or just slots it home. Courtois was really out of position on the clearance, on the save that led to the ball being open and then fell to Ruiz. Way bad positioning. 1-0. 1-0. 9th minute, Ousmane Dembele on the run, just blows all the way past everybody, gets in there, slots a shot past Courtois. 9th minute, 2-0, 2-0. Beautiful goal by Dembele. What a goal. What a goal. And got that going. Fabian Ruiz, 24th minute, scores 2 goals, his second goal of the game. What a goal. What a goal. Ball falls to him. Lasers it home. Middle of the box. Lasers it home. Slots it past Courtois. 3-0. 3-0. Halftime 3-0. Medio tiempo 3-0. PSG líder. 87th minute. Gonzalo Ramos on the turn. Has the ball. Slots it home. Easy as you like. That was the absolute dagger, even though really was it. But you could say the game set blouses moment, I guess. Gonzalo Ramos scores 4-0, 4-0. Full time, 4-0, 4-0. 4-0 on the night, 4-0 esta noche. PSG avanzar de la final. Full-time stats are as follows. 17 shots to 11, 7 shots on goal to 2, 68% possession to 32% possession. We have 681 pass to 306, 93% pass accuracy to 83% pass accuracy, 9 fouls to 9, 4 offside to 0, 1 yellow card to 2, 0 red cards to 0, 3 corners to 6. PSG owned the ever-loving hell out of Madrid. Let's just be real. Let's just be completely real. PSG came out and mauled them. Mauled them. They mauled. Well, PSG mauled Madrid. PSG came out and went and mauled Madrid. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. When it comes down to it, absolute mauling. Everybody but Botafogo for the past month has been mauled by PSG. Maybe not Seattle, but at least they still won that one. Seattle, you might could call that not a mauling, even though they still lost. Botafogo didn't get mauled, they won. So if you're Chelsea, I would really crack into that film of Botafogo versus PSG. I would have yesterday, but now that you know, really analyze that film and do the same damn stuff. You want to scam this final. Because I'll tell you one thing. PSG are probably going to maul Chelsea too. Let's be real. PSG is the best team in the world right now. If they don't win this trophy, it's an absolute disaster. They're the best team in the world right now. Even if they lost the final. I could say Chelsea's the best team in the world. I'd be lying. That trophy don't change nothing. PSG is one of the all-time great squads. This PSG squad is one of the all-time great squads. The dominance that they have shown is an absolute mind-blowing thing. And you could say, well, this is the worst Madrid of a long time. Yeah, that's true. Chelsea ain't much better. Bayern Munich ain't much better. I'm surprised they gave them a scare. There always is a scare, but I was surprised. I'm surprised Botafogo beat them. This PSG team is the best PSG team ever. This is one of the best teams of the 2020s. Probably the best team of the 2020s. And the best team in the world right now. Madrid is probably the worst they've been in 10 years, if not more. This is probably one of the worst Madrid teams in my life of the last quarter century. I should say quarter century, because I'm 25. But one of the worst Madrid teams in my life. Let's be real. Let's be real. This is one of the worst Madrid teams in my life. Carlo or Xabi, this is the worst. This is the worst. And you got to look at it and say, well, you know what? Damn, Madrid sucks. They do. Mbappe, not good enough. Vinicius, he is a scapegoat. He is not good enough. This man needs to be better. And they don't want to play Rodrigo? They want to sell him? Dude, you're out of your mind. Trent injured. I can't get mad at him, but he hasn't really had a good tournament anyway. Really hasn't. A couple of assists, but nothing too wowing. And then you look at it, you're like, well, what about Jude? Jude looks absolutely cooked. He needs shoulder surgery. And you know what? Now that I've seen him play this tournament, you know what? I agree with him. He needs shoulder surgery, at least to feel like himself. Does it really help you playing football, considering football is football? No, but it's probably good to feel like yourself. So, maybe that helps. Their defense still sucks. They've still really done nothing to reinforce it, even though they did get Huijsen, but he was on a red card. So there you go. But even then, it still had its problems. Rudiger is still very much, God love him. God love him. He is definitely very much still a hack sometime. You know, God love him. Worked well at Chelsea. At Madrid, it hasn't been the same. Like, I love his energy. I love how Rudiger plays. I love the dude. But, dear God, has his spatial awareness gotten worse? You know? It's gotten worse. Some of the wildest tackles I've seen him throw this whole tournament. I don't know what's happened to him. Courtois is still Courtois. That's good news. Luka Modric being gone is going to suck. Losing Toni Kroos suck. Madrid is cooked. They're cooked. They're not winning nothing in 25-26. I'll tell you that right now. They did win 2 trophies 24-25. If you want to count the Super Cup and Intercontinental Cup, but I count them. Some people don't. Pacharo. Pacharo. I count them. So, with that being said, Madrid just got owned. Man of the match, Fabian Ruiz. 2 goals, good job. PSG dominated them, did what they had to do. I'm not surprised. Is exactly what I expected to see, let's be real. And Madrid are gone. Chelsea PSG final. I was right about both my semifinal picks. I'll talk about that more tomorrow when we do the semifinal recap. But with that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you later, over within the hour, for the CF Montreal Forge FC Canadian Championship quarterfinal second leg live and review. Hopefully Forge holds on. Let's be real. But I'll see you later for another game today. We have 2. This will be second of 2. 2 lives and 2 reviews. I will see you tomorrow for the Club World Cup semifinal recap. Friday for the Club World Cup final prediction. Saturday for Toronto FC versus Atlanta United FC live in RSR. Sunday for Chelsea versus PSG, the final live RSR. That's what the next 4 days look like. And a half. And there you go. This is going to be a fun week. Let's finish it out strong. I'll see you later. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See ya. Congratulations, PSG. Felicitaciones, PSG. Felicidades, PSG. Commiserations, Real Madrid. Peace.